Preschool. Our next dancers are from Molly and Carol's 5-day preschool. You're about to see some fearsome elephants. Very entertaining monkeys. Yes. In a tiny jungle village in India, a family of elephants lived. They were artists who loved to paint. A New York City artist had taught them to hold paintbrushes and make beautiful paintings. The elephants dipped their wide paintbrushes into paint pots of red, blue, yellow, green, pink, and purple, and they painted their jungle. They made beautiful paintings. They made long, long lines. They painted big, round circles. And big dots. Little tiny dots. And zigzags like lightning. After a long, tiring day of painting, the elephants were exhausted, and they returned to their home. And went to sleep. Meanwhile, their friends, the monkeys, who had been watching them interestedly from the trees, came down to see what was happening. They had watched the painting and couldn't wait to try it themselves. They stuck one monkey hand into the pot of paint and smeared it all over their arm. They stuck their other hand in and smeared it all over the other arm. Soon they had a foot going into the paint pot, and the paint was all over their leg. The other foot went in, same thing. Soon their bellies and their heads and their tails were covered in paint. They were so excited that they jumped up and down, flicking paint into the trees. They danced in zigzags and wavy lines, making colorful lines all over the jungle floor. They made small dots up into the trees, and they danced in tiny circles. Soon, the jungle was covered with colorful paint. Just then, the elephants began to wake up. They couldn't believe what they were looking at. Their home, their jungle, was filled with red, blue, green, purple, pink, colors you never see in the jungle. They didn't know what to do with themselves. And what they saw standing in front of them was frightening. Here were these colorful, strange-looking creatures. The elephants began to tremble and quake and shake. The colorful monkeys just stood there not knowing what to make of their friends being so frightened. The elephants were scared to death and they huddled together. They inched closer and closer and closer to the colorful creatures and became so frightened that they ran away. They decided to try again. They tiptoed as best an elephant can over to the colorful creatures. They were still trembling and shaking and quaking, and they got so scared they ran away again. Third time's the charm. This time, the elephants were determined to get close to these strange-looking, colorful creatures. They marched right up and said, "What are you?" They tried to be so brave, and the monkey said, "Don't you recognize us? We're your friends, the monkeys." The elephant said, "No way, our monkeys are brown." The monkey said, "If only we had some water." The elephant said, "We can help with that." And they sucked up water with their trunks and sprayed the colorful creatures until they looked like monkeys again. Once they recognized their friends, they were so happy to be together again that they did a happy jungle dance. And forevermore, they lived in peace and happiness in their tiny jungle in India. India part, important part.